All right, who's ready to play?
Is Zara alive?
I think he's kicking around some here.
He's taking a nap.
Yes, always. Sleepy
Narcolepsy.
Matt. Narcolepsy Matt.
Speaking of Mr. Czar, high or low?
Choose wisely.
Low.
Low. All right. Mr. Eladrian and Midas. Roll it up.
Come on. Roll higher than an 8. No!
Low's the
I
winner.
wanted to do it. Damn it.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh no.
This one is kind of mid. I'm gonna be so real. Whenever I'm not ready, this is honestly fucked. Well, we resumed back in SoundCloud, I think it's called. And we're trying to figure out what's going on. And Eladrian is like, yep, so we gotta talk to, I wrote her name down somewhere. What is her name? What's her name? We have to talk to, damn, I guess I didn't write her name down either. I'm just stupid.
Sumidah?
Yeah, her, Sumidah.
Oh, super neat.
Soupy meat.
So Sumidah does Exalted. Regardless, we had to summon her by giving her a tribute, and we was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Go ask for more information. He was like, bet I will. And I was like, hey, so fuck that. What can we do to help you out? And they're like, oh yes, we would love to do whatever you want, but first you do what we want because this is a classic RPG game. And so we help out Eladrin's people, and we kind of learn more about their culture, more about their food and their way of life. They're all kind of stupid. Midas thinks they're all fucking dumbasses. And everybody else keeps eating glowing fruit, and nobody knows why it's glowing. And Midas is like, so why did you eat it? It's anyways. But eventually they're like, yeah, thank you for helping us. All your help is for our festival. The festival's like some type of like remembrance ritual, basically. And they do it whenever like somebody finally passed away, and it's kind of rare for that to happen. Because the last guy who died was their old chief, and he was like hella old apparently. Regardless, they pay respects to the man. And so that's why they're participating in the ritual, and this ritual is really important to them because that's when their god comes down, and actually it kind of reminds people that their religion is real. So that it's kind of like perfect timing that we ended up here when they're trying to spawn in their god. Crazy how that works, right? Anyways, they're like, well, thank you for helping us with the festival, setting up. The last thing you gotta do is you gotta go into this little cave and find this glowing flower. That's pretty easy because you're in a dark cave and the flower is glowing, right? 1 + 1 = 2. This is all being told to Eladrian now, and Eladrian is terrible at playing telephone, and he doesn't really tell us the whole truth. But apparently, last people in the cave, they did not come back out. But we don't know. I guess we did find out, but at the very last second. Regardless, they set us in the cave, and it's like, good luck finding the flower. Tell Shakkahhh Khan I said hey, and we was like, who's Shakkahhh Khan? But yeah.
Everyone knows who Shakkahhh Khan is.
Shakkahhh Khan.
Shakkahhh Khan.
I also like how you made it sound like you're like prepping for a festival. You're like, yeah, we're putting up tents and getting the porta potties ready and just all the grunt work.
Basically, I mean, the headline is Shakkahhh Khan.
They're gonna have Coachella over on SoundCloud Island, okay?
What a good place to have it.
Yeah.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. All right.
Did I miss anything? I felt like that was pretty good. I felt like that was like a too long, didn't read type of summary with some little spice here and there.
That's really what I'm going for with these summaries.
Some spice.
I think I ate that. No tea, no shade.
I think it was a winner.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like Midas said, you guys were ended off with the cave door closing behind you guys as the trial of Sumidah begins. And as the cave door closed behind you, you guys expected the cave to kind of be like shrouded almost in complete darkness, like you're going into a super dark cave. Of course it's going to be just pitch black in there, but instead there's the soft blue glow of Corsine above you, embedded in the ceiling, kind of almost guiding you further into the cave system. The dust that was kicked up from the opening of the entrance just very lightly obscures your vision, as the light of the Corsine reflects off of the numerous dust particles in the air. The dust seemingly frozen in the air, but you can see it's just slowly, very slowly, falling back down to the floor. The ceiling of this cave is about 15 feet off the ground, and the cave spreads out about 15 feet wide from wall to wall. There are loose stones, gravel, and dirt that line the floor of this cave, and as... I already have to forget that I have to change my... Push to talk already. Okay, so loose rocks, gravel, and dirt line the floor of this cave, and an eerie silence is broken by an echo coming deeper from the cave.
Oh, jeez.
So you guys hear that sound, and you guys have just entered into this cave. Your vision's just slightly obscured by kind of some of the dust particles floating around. What do you guys want to do?
Sounds like thunder.
Well, let's find this flower.
Finding the flower that glows in the cave. Finding the glowing flower for the super meat trial.
I must admit though, I am still kind of concerned. What is this Shakkahhh? Sakalaka ding
The
dong?
Shakkahhh.
Yes, that.
Yes, well, it is the Shakkahhh.
Yeah, what is that?
Yes, it is the Shakkahhh.
Okay.
Good. Right, so let us find it. We are gonna go down this way into the cave. Maybe the Corsine helps us, follow the Corsine lights on the ceiling.
Yeah, so the Corsine gives you like very, very dim light. So it's kind of just like almost like little flickers of the almost small like pebbles of Corsine that are kind of embedded into the ceiling above. Zar, do you have is anything with you?
He is, yes.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. Yeah, so like the trying to give that illusion of like, I don't know if you guys watch Stranger Things, when they're like in the upside down and just like dust is kind of just like almost like floating around in the air. It's kind of like almost like the dust is almost like a fog in a way, where there's such a thick collection of it just kind of slowly dropping from where it was kicked up, that it's almost like sticking to you as you kind of walk into it. So as you guys kind of walk a little bit deeper into this cave, you can feel a slight burn in your thighs as you can tell that you're on a little bit of a downward slope. This tunnel is heading a little bit deeper into the island.
We are descending into the bowels of SoundCloud.
Koshka's gonna
That doesn't sound sanitary.
yeah. Koshka's gonna take like her turban and kind of unwrap part of it, and then wrap the other part around her mouth because of the dust and the dirt and stuff, just to keep it out.
Smart.
And then, that's it.
Oh, this is very smart of you to cover your face like this. The air is very thick.
Yes, this is what we do in dust storms in Omegas.
You could say this is a storm of dust. It is not moving. but it is certainly in the way all the time.
It is a lot of dust. Gross.
Gross.
So this Shakkahhh has. Do we have to? We don't have to defeat it to get the flower, right? We just have to get the flower and get out.
Maybe the flower is the Shakkahhh.
Oh.
Maybe the
Okay. Well, if that's not the case, I vote that we try not to fight anything. We try to avoid combat.
avoid
Just try
fighting.
to- Yeah, the main point, we get in, get the flower, get out. You know?
Flower. Like a smash and grab.
Can we
Yes.
compromise on 2? Can I at least kill 2?
You know what? You can kill 2. That's a good compromise. As a distraction, you will be the distraction just killing things, and we will get the flower upon
That
anticipation.
sounds perfect.
Okay,
Deal.
great.
Well, if she gets to kill 2, I want to kill 2.
Okay, you both can be the distraction. And anyone else?
All right, Drax. So I got 2, so I'll give you
think that is
4.
good.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. And she starts to kind of like hustle a little bit faster down the hallway thing. Cave, tunnel, words.
What if I lay down and roll down? Maybe that would be faster.
It's not that much of a slope.
Oh, okay. Nope, not faster.
If you give me a few minutes, I can put up some detect magic just to make sure that there's nothing crazy going on while we go down.
Okay. Just to hold here. Hold. Ducks. Squat.
Squat. Yeah, and I'll sit down crisscross and take 10 minutes to detect, to ritually cast detect magic.
All right, awesome. So yeah, Zar, you take the time to cast detect magic, and while you guys are kind of waiting for Zar to finish his spell, what are you guys doing while you're kind of just waiting around?
Koshka's going to stretch a lot, and then she's going to help Pippi stretch because she's anticipating whatever's making that god awful noise. That we will have to run away very quickly, so she is anticipating running.
Getting into calisthenics, good idea.
Yes, nice and warmed up.
Do me a favor, roll survival.
I think I have advantage on survival.
Cool.
Ooh, Drag wants to try and mimic her.
What?
All right, then you, Drag, can roll performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! She's doing the stretches even better.
So, Drag, describe how you're getting limber.
So Drag is trying to mimic what Koshka's doing. So, like, whenever Koshka goes into a lunge, Drag gets confused by her feet and her tail and which one she should use. So some of them, she's like looking like a tripod, and then in other, and then in others like arm stretches and stuff like that. She's like trying to mimic, and she's having trouble. And then when she starts to help Pippi, she's like trying to help herself, and it looks really awkward.
How big is the tunnel?
So you guys have it's like 15 by 15, basically, like 15
Okay.
feet wide, 15 feet high. Electron, what are you doing while Zara's kind of getting ready to cast the spell?
I think at this point, I will just take out my lute and sing a waiting in the cave song, and we'll just be playing about how we are waiting for the casting of the thing, and it's gonna go on for a while.
Yeah. So, are you just playing it normally?
Yeah, I have no intention. I'm not doing nothing.
All right. Roll stealth at disadvantage.
Stealth at disadvantage. Oh my god, I got two
You're making
14s.
ruckus.
All right.
Plus
so you're-
3, so 17.
Perfect. So yeah, you're playing your lutes like you're just kind of very like delicately plucking the strings. You're not going for any like the hard sharp chords, just like a very soft,
Yeah,
like melodic kind of tone.
like a ballad. Yes.
Midas, how about you? What are you up to?
While everybody's just waiting on Zar, he's just gonna try to take in his surroundings, try to stay like, aware of what's going on. Maybe like feel on the walls, just to see what it feels like.
Yeah,
Just really
for
taking
sure.
it all in.
So yeah, roll perception for me, and as well while you're kind of walking around, the dust is sticking to a lot of you guys. But Midas, you notice that the dust is really just kind of it's not sticking to your armor, obviously, but it's sticking to like your hair, like your non-metal hand, a little bit on your face, but your armor is nice and clean.
He was just like look at us, just fall right off. Very dusty in here.
And as you go a little bit deeper inside, down into the cave, kind of just inspecting the walls, the dust is settling a lot more. You get to kind of see a little bit more of the cave itself. You can see that there's like some moss growing on the walls, like and moss, you kind of know like moss is usually growing when there's some kind of moisture in the air. And you also see on the ground a small stone that seemingly was used to carve something. It's like a very pointed rock that has a little bit of a sheared edge to it.
I'm sorry, what?
Like you find like a rock on the ground that has like a pointed edge to it, and when you kind of look at this rock, it looks like the sharp edge of it has been almost like sheared down a little bit, like it was used maybe to write something or carve something.
Yeah. Can Midas pick it up?
Yeah, for sure.
He picks it up and he kind of just moves it around in his hand. Just look at the different sides of it.
Yeah, and it looks as though like it's almost in the shape of like an arrowhead at one point. You could use this to kind of carve something, into wood or into stone, possibly.
He's gonna pocket it.
Awesome, perfect. And while you're kind of looking around, pocketing things, Zar, your spell goes off, and your detect magic instantly picks up all like the little bits of Corsine that are embedded in the walls around you. They're all giving off a bit of evocation magic, and you kind of put two and two together, and the evocation magic is like a light cantrip. It's the magic is just kind of barely emanating from these little pebbles of Corsine in the ceiling above. That's what you can detect in your kind of immediate vicinity.
Could I have cast it through anything? That way, since it's self.
Are you like sending anything out?
Yeah, so I was gonna cast it on him, and I was gonna make him kind of glide ahead of us as we walked. That way.
Okay, yeah, for
if
sure,
anything.
for sure.
I'll kind of bring him over. I'll snap him into a dragonfly. Like, hey, anything? You're just gonna go a little bit ahead of us. Move slow. Be careful. And see if there's anything down there. He's be like looking for any magical traps or if he could see anything.
Yeah, so you're having like anything kind of scout ahead for you guys.
Yes.
All right, do me a favor. Roll a stealth check for anything.
Okay. So with quiet as a mouse, he makes no sounds. Does that give me advantage on?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Nice.
What was this stuff? +1. Okay. Oh, it's a +3 actually. Wrong one. Go away. Sorry. D20. 21.
Wow.
Wow.
A casual 21.
Cash.
Nothing too crazy. Something slight.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right. Anything goes forward. And while you're looking through anything's eyes, the dust is starting to settle a little bit further on down into the cave. It seems as though when the cave doors first opened, a pretty big funnel of wind went down through these networks of tunnels here. And from what you can see through anything's eyes currently, is that the cave just kind of continues to descend, and then anything kind of hits a bank almost, which is kind of like a U shape that continues to head downwards. But kind of right on that bend, anything picks up some very trace evocation magic that's etched into the wall. Now, kind of looking at this and picking up the aura from it, it doesn't appear to be like a trap of any kind, but it does appear to be like something carved into the walls on this like little bank here.
Okay. You said it was evocation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the same as the core scene.
Yeah.
Guys, anything's picked up something on the walls? How far would you say he's traveled?
He's probably like 50 odd feet in front of you.
Okay. About 50 feet in front of us, there's something on the wall. We just gotta be careful of that, okay?
You're not gonna tell us what it is?
Well, it's got some evocation magic, but that can be
And-
anything.
And it's on the wall?
Yeah.
That's weird.
What does that mean?
Well, you don't know what evocation magic is, Eladrin.
I just mean, why is it? I mean, why is it in the wall?
It could be a trap. Evocation magic tends to be explosive in nature.
So should we shoot the wall?
We should not touch the wall.
Or don't touch it? No,
I-
we don't want it.
I just said it's...
It can blow up. We can shoot it and make it blow up, so that way we don't blow up. Like an arrow
That's not...
to the wall. A firebolt. Pow!
Czar, is anything kind of continuing down the path while you guys are maybe or maybe not approaching this this wall?
Yeah, I would have stopped everyone at least 30 feet away from whatever that was and kind of sent them on while they decided what they're going to do with the
Yeah,
the mark.
awesome. So while you guys are kind of talking about what's going on, with anything flying a little bit further down into this cave, anything hears a sound, but can't pick up where it's coming from. But he hears this.
Mm-mm.
And
Oh,
in like what appears to be like almost one brief glance of a second, Czar, something very large pounces on top of anything, and anything is instantly knocked down, and his death rattle ability activates.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
So
Searing death. Yeah.
yeah, so you get that brief glimpse of something large, dark, ominous figure just absolutely pouncing out of almost nowhere, striking down anything almost immediately. And through the cave, you guys can hear almost like a wafting flame, like a whoosh, as anything's little death rattle ability goes off, and you can hear once again the and
We all can hear that now.
Yeah, you all hear that noise as it starts off loud and kind of trails off like it was running away from the fire that erupted from anything.
I don't think that was a flower.
I don't think it was I've never seen a flower knock out something like that.
Those bastards, they killed him. He's dead.
Killed him.
Yeah, they killed
Wait.
anything.
He's dead?
He's dead?
Yeah.
Oh
All right,
Wanna
Drake.
be back.
It's time to kill him.
Azar, does anything revert back to owl form when he goes, or does he stay in whatever form he is? I'll let you decide that.
Oh. I have no clue. I feel like he'd stay in whatever form. Because I feel like he pulls from forms from other fake creatures, wherever he came from.
All right.
Does that make sense? So he's just a little dead dragonfly.
So you guys are still kind of before that bend where anything first detected the little bits of evocation magic in the walls. And Zara, one last kind of fleeting thought from anything is that what was in the walls is similar to the level of strength of evocation magic is similar to what the course scene is in the ceilings above you. It was very faint amounts of evocation magic.
From the thing that attacked him, or from what the mark was on the wall?
From the mark on the wall.
Okay, I gotcha. And you just found that one mark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to kind of... It was very faint, just like the core scene, so it might just be more light, but it also could be more dangerous, so we can pass by it carefully and slowly. But also there's something deeper down there that, attacked anything, so... Yeah.
So we need to be cautious then.
Which is for certain. Which means I will go first.
Roger, are you still going to tell me anything else about what's in here?
Hmm? Do
Did they
what
not-
now?
Did they not tell you that what we should be expecting in here? Are you sure all they told you about was a flower?
Yeah, they just said for us to get the flour for the soupy meat with extra salt.
Is this flower guarded?
It's the starshine orchid of the moon, okay? That's
That-
what we're trying to get.
That doesn't answer the question, Eladrian.
What is what they told me that they have. They say you are to go into the cave and you are to get the flower and you are to bring it back and then it will fall off his wrist and everything is going to be good. Okay? That is what I know.
You guys hear another...
You're acting suspicious.
It's,
a little bit louder than before now that you've descended a little bit deeper into the cave.
what was that? What was that?
Kind of sounds like an ocean.
It sounds like it's going to start raining in here.
Wait,
That's not possible, though.
did you ever think that... Okay, so we teleported from Solaris to SoundCloud Island, right?
Yes.
And SoundCloud Island's in the clouds, kind of above
Yes.
Stellaris, right?
Ideally.
What if the sound is the oceans of Stellaris that are surround Stellaris?
What if it is the oceans of Stellaris?
Maybe it just drops out and maybe we just fall.
Hmm.
What? But it sounds like an echo, like it's in the cave.
Yeah, I mean somehow maybe SoundCloud Island is connected to the oceans of Stellaris.
Is it is it super dark we can't see?
No, you guys can see where you are, it's dim light. The soft blue core scene in the ceilings above give you almost like candlelight in terms of like its brightness, but it kind of lines the ceiling. So it's not a ton of light. You know, people with dark vision can see pretty well. If you don't have dark vision, it is a little bit dark, but you know, you can make out, you know, where to step and walk and things like that.
Okay, and this tunnel just keeps going, right?
Yeah, so you know, according to anything's intel before something happened to him, you guys are kind of approaching a bend, and then the cave continues a little bit further down.
What is in here, guys? We have got to find the flower. It's no use standing here debating what to do. It's not like we're going to turn around and leave. So we might as well keep on going.
Maybe we just start to go a little faster.
Faster?
Just rush through, you know? We just keep going.
You want to run?
I don't know, honestly. I don't like the dark.
Should we run? Are you ready? We should run.
I don't
Ready?
think
We're going to run.
Eladrian.
Everybody, we're going to run. On 3, we're going to run.
I actually agree with Midas. Let's not run, Eladrian.
What?
Eladrian.
Don't run?
Stay. No.
Man. Yeah.
There's something else is in this cave. If you run, you're gonna startle it.
And the mark? Get set.
God.
We should go
So don't
slow.
run, right? So slow. We want to go slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
Take
How
me,
slow?
Drake.
I'm going slow.
Okay. Can you give me a piggyback ride? I'm gonna try to cast detect magic again while we start walking.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll climb back on her back and I'll start casting again while we start moving.
Ritual cast?
Yes, ritual casting.
All right. And so are you guys moving forward?
Slowly.
Slowly.
but surely.
Like really slowly.
Like
Like
slowly.
Like comically funny.
Like slow motion. Like it, like not really moving. Like really just kind of making the moves. Like I'm going to walk here now, but not really doing it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
so slow, ever so slow. Like frustrate the hell out of Midas slow.
Why am I in it?
All right. So, Zara, your detect magic won't go off before you get to this bend here. But as you guys approach the bend, who's leading actually? Who's in front?
Right.
Eladrian?
I think I am. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eladrian's Zar, you know, made it very apparent that there's some kind of you know, evocation magic that's in the walls there. And as you approach, you can see that in the wall there appears to be like something etched into the wall. And it seems to be like a couple of words almost into that have been carved into the walls, almost like stacked on top of each other. Carvings.
Can I like? I want to inspect this wall and see if I understand what these words are. They are what language are the words in?
So when you approach, you see the words are written in common.
Okay.
And here you actually see 7 words that have been etched into the wall.
Oh.
You see the names Zaru, Koro, Storm, Eason, Squall, Aurora, and Eteri.
You want to repeat those a little slower?
No, I'm just kidding. Zaru.
Yep.
Koro.
Yep.
Storm.
Okay.
Eason. Squall. Aurora. And Eteri. Or Eteri.
Terry, I barely know you.
What?
And
Okay.
so Eladrin, that's what you see on the wall there.
The names of the other people that are in the camp are scrawled into the wall here. Remember that they have this Zaru kid and the Koro that is really called the Whispering. You are calling him the Whispering Saffron, you know, because his name was too close to Kore. But there are names of people in the wall here. I don't know why.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe they are people that have tried this trial and failed.
But
Or,
if they failed, does that mean that they died? Because we've met Oro.
and Zaru.
Maybe they
Eladrian,
were-
roll history for me, Eladrian.
Yeah, okay.
And Maine, with that stone you picked up, you probably have a inclination that a stone similar to what you picked up could have been used to write these names in the wall.
Oh. 15.
Um,
1-5.
so
Yeah,
So-
he said.
with the 15, Eladrin, you recall that that Tempest told you that there had been a few people that or Air Genasi that had tried to attempt this trial in the past. In fact, there had been at least 7 people before you guys, currently doing the trial, who had attempted to gain Sumidah's favor and were never seen again.
Okay, so, and then I tell everybody. That's what's going on here. It seems like these are the people that have never been seen again. Koro, maybe he has a brother also named Koro. Maybe he was a ghost. I don't know. But it
Wait.
seems like these are
Wait, I'm sorry. They was never seen again
never seen again.
because they failed.
Apparently, it's not like they succeeded. It's not like
Don't
they
fuck
were.
with ghosts.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure.
Zar,
I
roll,
think
Zar,
that
roll a
is-
history check for me.
All right.
All right, Zar, just given your background of studying a university graduate, and
Yeah, that's-
and learning about evolution, primitive races, things like that, you could probably infer that a culture that's like the Air Genasi that have been isolated for as long as they have been, hundreds and hundreds of years. They probably reuse names.
Yeah.
So you can probably, you met a Koro out while you were, gathering herbs and vegetables and stuff, but, they probably use names like that, quite often.
You guys, I don't think this is the same people. They probably just use the same names. Like one person dies, they pass the name on. Maybe it was a brother, a dad, or maybe they just named the kid after to honor whoever passed away or failed the trial. So maybe
That makes sense.
maybe if we die, they'll name people after us. That's kind of cool.
Or we don't die at all. That's probably a better plan, huh?
Well, yeah, of course.
Yes,
Okay.
I would like to be named after me. That's it.
I mean, getting named after would be getting kind of.
You don't even know my name.
I do know your name, Catherine.
All right.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, just don't touch it because it might blow up.
I mean, I don't think. They obviously carved it with another stone. And then he rips out the rock that he had earlier, with this. I don't think it's gonna be explosive.
Well, who carved it? It's another question.
It could have been them. Maybe they wanted people to remember that it was there.
All of these names are in different fonts, right? You can tell it's different handwriting.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
They
the
carved
people
their own names.
carve their own names. Yes.
Maybe we
think
should
Kosher is
carve our
better.
names.
See, I don't.
Let's.
Something about that just doesn't sound smart.
Well,
What
I
if
think.
we carved the mighty ducks?
Well, what if we just did ducks, cut or a image of a duck, or
I like that.
Keep in mind, guys, this is not our culture. Maybe this is some cultural influence. I think we should just be partaking in it.
Also, it might be bad luck because none of these people seem to make it out.
That too.
Yeah. Maybe on the way out, once we've gotten the flower and we're heading out,
maybe.
Well, that's cute. You think you're getting out?
What?
Huh? Huh?
Oh, that's not.
Well, let's not get too distracted. We need to get out of here. Let's go find that flower.
Okay. We are to get the flower. The moon flower of the orchid stars.
All right, Eladrin, you're leading the way.
Oh, yes.
All right, I want everyone can make a perception check for me.
Perceive this. Uh-oh. It's okay.
Has
Damn.
my,
So
has my
sorry.
detect magic going off yet, or it's still a few more minutes?
By this point, yeah, it's probably going off. But once again, you're still just detecting the evocation magic of the core scene in the ceiling.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you guys are all kind of pushing forward. Midas, you're a little bit kind of distracted by, thinking about the names and maybe like all the people that have come in and tried and failed this trial. So your mind's really not in the game, and you're kind of just thinking a little bit introspectively. But everyone else, as you guys are walking through, Eladrin, you accidentally feel your foot kick something on the ground, and the rest of you hear the light clanking of something as Eladrin has kicked something aside.
Ah, my toe. Ow.
What was
Feel that? What was that?
Coach, also roll for Pippi as well. So Drag, the thing that Eladrin kicked heads over towards you, and you kind of lean over to pick it up, and you pick up what appears to be a bone. And
Ooh.
And Koshka, on the other side, while you're kind of paying attention to Eladrin and Drag, you can see Pippi's gnawing on something.
Pippi, what do you have? Drop it. Drop it. And then she goes to get it out of his mouth.
Yeah, it's like a skeletal hand.
Ew, drop it.
Pippi's like a dog that doesn't want to give up his toy. Just a little silent, little subtle growl at you, and he whips his head the other way as you try to reach for it.
She says, "Don't you speak to me like that." And then she goes to grab it anyways, and the old wrap around the head kind of headlock motion where you try to pry it out of their mouth.
Yeah, and Pippi kind of jumps up on you it's just trying to get the bones out of your hand.
If you don't stop this right now, young man, and she's gonna keep wrestling him. She'll physically wrestle him to get it out of his mouth.
And Zara, you kind of see what's going on with all the commotion, all the bones, and kind of off to your right, just a little bit closer up the path, something that anything didn't see, maybe because of he was flying over the little bit of dust that was that's it's probably dust is settling to it's probably that majority of your waist. Koshka, it's probably up to your shoulders. Drag is probably up to your thigh or knee. But Zara, you see what appears to be a skull. But the skull is a little bit it looks like it was cracked open like a coconut.
Guys?
What?
These are bones of people.
People bones?
Yeah, something. Maybe the thing that attacked anything. I think they eat people.
These are the people bones of this attacker? These are the leftovers? Like a toothpick? No. What could have done this?
Koshka immediately draws her bow and starts to kind of scan around.
Yeah, and you guys once again hear a little bit closer this time.
Do I, with my perception,
Get
do I
us
see
into.
Getting him out there.
anything on the ground?
What's that? Sorry.
I said, with my perception, did I see anything's corpse?
So with
Oh,
your
God.
with your detect magic, just a little bit further up, you can detect like the magical remains of anything,
Okay, cool. I'll,
and anything is like pancaked into the ground.
I'll run over. I feel like it's like charred too from his explosion. I'll
Yeah,
run
so
over and
like around anything's body is like almost like a circular blast that emanates from anything, and like you can see like singe marks in like the rock and stone, except for in like the direction. So let's say you're like walking up towards it, like further past it, you can see that the singe marks aren't there. Seemingly, the whatever it singed body blocked basically the fire from scorching the stone in front of anything.
does it like paint whatever was there on like the wall to like get an image of?
It does not. Whatever it was very big. Even like anything, whether it was in an owl form or in dragonfly form, this thing was quite large.
Okay. I'll scoop anything up and be like, I'll bring you back, buddy. Put it in my pocket.
Mark 1 dragonfly corpse in your inventory.
One dragonfly corpse.
Music is pretty creepy.
Yeah, right.
As it is.
Yeah, it fits.
Good.
You guys can, Pippi now, thoroughly disappointed that he doesn't get to gnaw on the bones. You can see Pippi's nose kind of perk up a little bit, and he kind of does the old badger pointer dog move, pointing down towards the more down towards the tunnel, like to go further.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Pippi says to keep on going. Let's listen to the badger. He's the only non-duck. I mean, he's really a duck, but he's not a duck. He's a badger because he's not a duck. Anyway, let's go.
I'll go
Okay.
first because I want revenge.
Revenge.
All right, yeah, Zara. So you kind of lead the charge here, and as you get deeper into the tunnels, you can see on the walls. The dust is now really, really settled. It's probably maybe like Koshka's waist, Drag's like ankle, everyone else is like knee. And then so getting further down, you can see on the walls more moss growing, signs of like there's moisture in the air. You all can see traces of things like dried out stems and broken twigs and very long decayed flowers that are just kind of like wilted and dead. They've been picked or plucked a long time ago, and they're just kind of strewn about there. But you guys are approaching kind of the end of this tunnel, and you can see a little bit further on, it appears to open up into quite a large space, as it's much brighter in the area just ahead of you.
Oh, look, it's brighter. We should go. We should go. Come, quick. Without hesitation, he goes just quickly
Runs past
Straight-
Dar.
straight to the light.
Yeah, so walking into this large open space underground, you're greeted by the sights and sounds of a geyser erupting from the ground in the middle of the room, surrounded by a small pond of water. There are coursine crystals that are spread across the entire area, providing enough light to see everything in here. However, on the ceiling, as you guys all kind of walk in, you immediately notice that there appears to be moonlight breaking through a thicket of dried vines on the ceiling, and beams of moonlight reflect off the pond in the middle of the room, providing additional light to the area, but there are still many darker areas to this place.
Well, what do we do? What do you guys? We are. How deep is? Do we know? Can we see the bottom of the pond?
Do me a favor, roll perception for me.
15.
All right, so this area is quite large. In fact, if you had to put your best guess to it, Eladrian, you would say that from where you guys are just kind of entering into this room to like the farthest wall is about like 100 feet away. So it's a really large space. And once again, if you kind of had to roughly guess, the ceiling to this place is probably like 45 to 50 feet high. So it's a really large space in this this underground here. So you kind of have to do a little bit more exploring to kind of, see a little bit, get a little bit of a better view of what's going on.
Is kind of walking into this, is my detect magic pinging anything in a 30-foot radius around me?
Aside from some of the Corsine that are there, the larger chunks of Corsine kind of draw some of your attention with their larger traces of evocation magic. No, you don't sense anything in your 30-foot radius.
Okay. Is there any like other caves around on the walls as we walk into the room?
There's no like off-shooting caves or anything like that. It's kind of just this central, large, expansive space under the ground here. But there's like lots of oh geez, what are the stones that come from the ground? Is it stalagmites or stalactites? Either way, there's a bunch of those all over the place.
Mites.
Yeah, stalagmites. Kind of
C for
erupting.
ground, C for ceiling.
All right, there we go. So there's a bunch of these stalagmites kind of erupting from the ground, and they are quite large. Some of them jut up like 15, 20 feet into the air from the ground. Some of them are like just large, almost like little hills where there's like flattened, areas on top of them. They're not all jagged. Lots of elevations and you can see areas that kind of go, downward and descend a little bit. Lots of different like elevations, lots of nooks and crannies in this large space. But once again, in like the dead center of this area, you can see what looks like a stalagmite kind of jutting out from this pond, but it is a geyser, and the water like erupts every so often. And it reaches almost just as high as the ceiling of this room.
Do we see anything on top of the stalagmite?
Which stalagmite are you speaking
The
of?
one in the middle of the geyser.
So like the geyser is like the stalagmite, if that makes sense. It's like just like a sharp like stone, and then every so often you guys, like when you walked in, you saw the water like shoot out from this stalagmite just sticking out in the middle of this pond. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
said
like go ahead.
I was gonna say, you said there was moonlight shining down on it.
Yeah, so from the like almost like directly over top of this geyser is like moonlight breaking through. Like little slivers of moonlight are hitting the water that is accumulated around this geyser, and it kind of just reflects off of the pond here. But like when you look up, you can see like a lot of dense like dried out almost vines are kind of covering this this area where the moonlight's getting in from.
So sorry, I'm so sorry to have to clarify again. Is the entire ground water? Or is
No,
there like,
no,
like a
it's-
pond in the middle of the room and outside around it is
Yes. So
Like
like
brown.
maybe about like so like if you went from like let's say the geyser is like frickin' 50 feet, like bang on right in the middle of the room. The pond around it maybe encompasses like a 15-foot like radius around it. And then the rest
Okay.
is all stone surrounding it.
And there's vines that are covering these holes that are shining moonlight.
There appears to be like only one hole, I guess, at the top that is covered with vines.
We need to, guys. We are looking for the starshine moon orchid, the orchid starshine of the moon. There's not enough moon in here. We need to get more moon in here. What? So we've got to figure out a way to get more moon. Do you think we should like remove the vines from the hole at the top?
Think like burning them, maybe that would do it.
Maybe we could maybe we could burn down the vines.
I like that idea.
I like
I know
it.
you like to burn. I know you like burning.
I vote yes to the fire.
Yes to fire. Good. Anybody got a match?
Don't we have a czar?
Oh, that's a good point. Good point.
They call me Czar Machatel.
Ooh. That's a great nickname.
Matches
I
Maybe
should just
the-
call you the match, you know?
Because you are the eyes, of course.
Yes.
The eyes and the match together at last.
Midas, any ideas, Drag? Any ideas before we start lighting stuff up?
Well, I
many
don't
ways.
really think that lighting things up is the smartest idea.
It's perfect.
Well, no. Just from our past experience of just being in this cave, I don't really see the logic to that. You said this evocation magic all over this place, which means something might be exploding. We don't know yet. Your little familiar died, and we still don't know what killed it.
Good point.
Right?
And there's bones all over the floor. But y'all think, let's light up this damn cave. Let's cause fire and, have this cave be filled with smoke and maybe attract something to us. Do you not see the logic? Because I don't see the
Okay.
logic.
I
don't
get
s-
where you're coming from. So to me, that doesn't sound like an alternative idea. I was wondering if you had helpful.
Well,
It's
Kendall,
okay.
if you let me
Grab
get
those
there,
fireball.
if you let me get to that point,
Aw.
Kendall, I would tell you that instead of lighting it on fire and attracting more attention, we can just cut down or cut open a specific spot.
It's like 50 feet in the air, right?
Okay, we have drag.
Can,
I mean, that's a
can't
really-
you-
We need like 5 more of Drags.
You also know how to change people's sizes, Czar. You've done it before.
Well, you see, I didn't actually prepare that today, so I don't.
Minus
Okay.
the most deadpan look, Czar.
I didn't know I was gonna need it. The king didn't say, "Hey, prepare these spells for today."
That's pretty valid. That's
Yeah.
valid.
If anything, we could blame the chieftain. He should have told us.
Yeah, you
Well,
should have told us
apparently
we
that's
had a 50-foot dragon.
What?
What?
Hmm? Who? I mean,
Maybe we should do a perimeter check because there are some places we cannot see. Maybe we should do that first, and then Minus will feel so much better. You know, we'll just walk around, we'll look in the nooks and crannies and kill anything that's already here, making it safer for us to burn
oh yeah,
the vines.
Czar,
Huh?
drag. Yeah, we owe you 2 each.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
We could go on a little hunt, guys.
Yes.
Oh.
You
God.
see, so
Okay.
whatever killed anything is in this room. So, just a heads up. Maybe we pair up. Get the weaker people like me and Eladrin with the stronger people, like Drag and Pippi, and then Midas. You can, curl up in a ball somewhere, and I don't know. What do you do? So
I've literally saved you multiple times. and Eladrin multiple times.
I will go with minus.
I think I'm about to kill myself.
All right, me and Elijah will go with drag.
Okay, this is good. Drag.
Ow. You're not gonna
So
actually
need to
leave
kill.
her,
It's me,
right?
Pippi, and the minus.
Oh fuck.
Okay, don't worry. I might save you.
You guys go left, we'll go right.
Okay.
Ready?
You take
And
the high
quick.
road.
What could go wrong?
We'll take the low road.
All right.
What could go
So,
wrong?
all right. So, let's start with Drag, Eladrin, and Czar. You guys break right. Lots of kind of ups and downs, elevations. Like you got to climb up a little bit of some rocks. Some little like rock cliffs and stuff like that. You walk by some large pieces of porcine that jut out from the ground below. They're glowing a very soft blue after kind of bathing in some of the light of the moon. And you guys are kind of like circling one way around the pond that's kind of in the center. And once again, as you guys are walking by, you see the geyser. You see it erupt and kind of almost reach the ceiling where the moonlight's coming in. I want you guys to roll a perception for me. All of you guys can. Well,
Are we in the splash zone?
No, you're not in the splash zone.
Oh, man.
We are so good at seeing things.
You guys are busy, kind of traversing this treacherous terrain here. And once again, everyone but Eladrin does have a little bit of reduced movement speed. Everyone's movement speed, except for Eladrin, is reduced by 10. So please keep that in mind. Koshka. Actually, before we go to you guys, as you guys are exploring, kind of, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys, what are you guys doing as you're exploring?
I'm like picking up the leaves on the ground and looking under them.
Yeah, you pick up a leaf and you find like a couple finger bones.
Oh my god, fingers! I never would have expected to find that under a leaf.
Drag, as you guys are walking around, you stumble upon, like, you kind of get closer to the pond, and you see, some skeletal remains there, and kind of like Czar had seen before, you see that there's a skull there that's been cracked open.
Ooh.
And we're talking like taking the lid off the cookie jar, kind of cracked open.
Like a soft boiled leg.
Oh, that skull is not in one piece anymore.
Yeah, that's what I found earlier in the cave. Whatever that creature is, it really likes to eat brains, apparently.
Knocked that noggin around, didn't it?
Yeah.
And Midas and Koshka, you guys head over to the left. And from where you guys are, it's kind of like almost like a little bit of a decline where, the other group had to kind of go up some elevations. You have to go down. So you guys kind of head down, and I want you guys to roll perception for me. And include Pippi in that one as well, please.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Also, Pippi's is a 14.
Awesome.
I didn't say it for you and you didn't even say it.
Because he was talking. I was gonna say yes, I know.
So as you guys are venturing down a little bit, Koshka and Pippi, you guys kind of stumble upon some of the vines that are climbing up the walls of this large cave expanse, and you can see that they're dried out. And as you get closer, you can see almost like claw marks dug into some of the vines that are here. Quite large claw marks, by the way, like probably like triple or quadruple the size of Pippi's claws. And Midas, you kind of break off a little bit from them, as you don't want to be around them anyways. But you kind of go towards the pond, and you stumble across like another skeletal corpse there, with a skull, with the skull cracked open. But you, Midas, feel kind of like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as you can tell something's watching you guys.
Midas is like slowly start backing up. His eyes kind of like darting over the walls. As he doesn't really feel safe. He even like cracked his knuckles a little bit in like preparation.
And all of you guys hear just kind of reverberate throughout the walls. And before anything happens, let's take a little break.
Okay.
Sounds good. How long?
Let's take like a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Tell Blue I love him.
Music.
Creepy cave.
All right. Everybody back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
All right. So all of you heard the rattling sound echo through the cave, unable to really distinguish where it originated from. It kind of just echoed throughout the cave, and it sounds like it's close to you, Koshka and Pippi. It sounds like it's close to you, Zar and Aladrian. It's kind of just echoing all throughout this almost like circular room that you guys are in. Midas, with yourself on guard and really, that high perception roll that you got, you kind of gaze out across the pond towards the geyser, and you pick up something at the base of the geyser. And when you get a really close look, you can see a little collection of flowers, just kind of growing off of a small little flat surface right next to the geyser. And these flowers, they have the smallest beam of moonlight shining on top of them, and they shine and reflect a beautiful, almost like milky color, kind of like almost like a circulating visage of the night sky is demonstrated in their petals. The flowers that are bathed in moonlight have such a real unique beauty to them. It's quite the polar opposite of this dark and dreary cave that you guys are all in.
Guys, do y'all see that? He'll point towards the flowers. Like that's hidden like by the geysers.
So from where the Drags group is currently standing, it's blocked off by like you're on one side of the geyser, they're on the other side of the geyser. They can't see it from where you are, but you draw Koshka and Pippi over to you, and Koshka and Pippi, you guys can see the geyser or the flowers next to the geyser.
How do we miss that earlier?
Maybe it wasn't there before. she like draws her bow again.
You guys just had to kind of like walk around to see it.
Do you feel like something's watching us?
I am watching you.
I mean, that noise
up,
is pretty
Ladrin.
disconcerting.
Maybe you should tell Pippi to, grab the flower.
I'm not sacrificing my badger. I like it more than I like you.
I'm not saying you sacrifice him. I'm just saying he grabs it and we watch and we keep an eye out.
What if, hear me out, I fire an arrow in that general direction and see if anything happens?
I like that plan.
Okay.
Why are you firing an arrow?
But if
Don't
you
hit
kill
us.
somebody, that wasn't part of the compromise.
I have good aim. So she's gonna like draw back and fire an arrow, probably within like 2 feet of where the patch of flowers is.
Yeah, sure. So kind of like right before you fire, the geyser once again erupts. Kind of startles you a little bit. And your arrow kind of flies right in front of a few feet in front of these flower beds, and it kind of just sinks right into the pond that is surrounding the geyser and this flower. And since you guys probably need a little bit of a better view of what's going on, let's go over to the VTT.
Oh, hell.
Oh shit!
Should have sent Pippi.
No, if anyone's getting sacrificed, that's you.
That's not happening.
Okay, Minus.
I can feel the love.
Oh damn.
Not the group dynamic. Midas never get sacrificed. He does the sacrificing.
Except for that one time you put that bracelet on your wrist, so now you're just all fucked up and we're on a floating island.
Okay, well, we didn't know to be the case.
Hmm.
But we kind of know.
So
Are the flowers the thing beside the geyser, like to
Yeah.
the bottom rightish?
Correct.
I can't see anything.
Midas is pretty close to the water there.
I don't know why.
I'm getting brave over here.
It's gonna.
It's
It's a very cute map.
Why, thanks.
So we entered from the top.
Yeah, where like the
The
smoky dust is.
Perfect.
And then Drag and her group
Said
went to
deep
the
ass
right,
cave.
and you guys went to the left.
can't be good. Hearing
So
that
nothing-
noise.
The arrow was ripped out. Nothing happened, right? That
It
we
just
know.
went in the water.
Nothing happened, just
Okay.
kind of plopped in the water.
Oh, see, that is fine. Now go send Pippi.
Okay. No. I was going to say, you say it's fine. Go get it.
No, I can't get that.
I also
Get-
don't do water, so
So, guys, all that stuff is Pippi.
okay. There's also 3 other people here that might have an idea, so maybe we'll confer with them. So she's gonna like.
Eladrin!
Ah!
Get over here!
Okay. and in order to get over there, Eladrin decides to swim across the pond.
Oh my god!
Oh, God!
I didn't think we had to mention not to go in the water, but
It's the quickest way. It's a straight line.
Here we are. okay.
Eladrin, this behind the geyser. Just the flowers are right there. Just go ahead and grab them for us.
Swimming.
Hey guys, you know I have this thing called a mage hand, right? I probably could have just grabbed it.
Oh, you have that one prepared?
I have one of those.
Eladrian is already in the water.
Oh yeah.
Grab it, Eladrian.
Oh, you want me to go back? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, hold
get
on.
Get the flower.
What are you doing?
Okay, I will get the flower.
How does the water taste?
Do not taste the water.
Don't taste the water. It's actually really nice in here.
Why are you?
It's actually fresh water.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's from a geyser. It's like
You got
natural
the-
spring water.
So did you grab the flowers there,
What?
Eladrian?
Yeah, so I come back. I came all the way and then I had to go back.
All right, yeah. So as you get closer to the flowers, you hear
I don't know if I should grab the flowers. I'm going to grab the flowers.
Nobody
grab
said
it.
anything.
No, nobody
I was-
said shit. So
Sorry, I was
like,
muted. I was muted, my bad. But I did say, grab it. Just grab it.
okay, I'm going to grab it. Is it one flower or many flowers?
there's a couple there, but they didn't really specify the amount. You could probably grab one if you really just wanted one.
If it's within my reach to grasp 2, I will grab 2.
Yeah, definitely. As you kind of swim over and grab some of the flowers, the geyser once again erupts, and you're just kind of like showered with water. It's not hot though. It's cold. It's actually really cold.
This is nice. A long time since I had the proper bath.
You know.
You're the one that locked me out.
Did anyone else hear that sound?
That's hard not to. It seems to echo in here.
Just ignore it. Grab the, come on, Aladdin. Let's go.
I got
Yo,
2
I'm
flowers. I'm coming back.
For it.
Ooh. I shake off like a dog.
All right, perfect. So you grab the flowers and come ashore.
Wait,
Yep.
Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yes?
How does it unlock?
What did you say?
How does the door unlock?
The door is locked?
Do they not shut us in here?
I don't know. I thought we have transcended doors at this point. I thought there might be a portal on the way out.
Okay, where's the portal?
I don't know. I just grabbed the flower. Is this even the right flower? I don't know.
It seems
We don't
to
know.
be the only
We can't
living
speak the
flower in
fucking
here, though.
language.
I thought we were going to let more moon inside of the room first, because how am I supposed to know if the flower is the moon flower if it's not reacting to the moon?
What is that? But this is already flowered in here, so it doesn't really matter.
Dragons are
I mean-
roll perception for me.
Does it matter?
Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
So perceptuous.
I'm loading my lawyer.
Today.
All
You
right,
didn't even
so-
say it when you had a chance.
So Zara, you're kind of watching Eladrian, kind of a little caught off guard by the geyser. But Drag, from your position, you're kind of like looking around. You see that you are watching the geyser, shoot up water, and you're like amazed by it. You're like, oh, that's so cool. And you see something on the ceiling above where Midas, Eladrian, and Koshka is. I want you to roll. Just roll an initiative just for yourself. It's not for combat. I just want you to roll initiative for me.
Sus.
Yeah. 11.
All right. So, as you see a large creature climbing up on the ceiling, before you get a chance to say anything to anyone, you guys all hear this sound, and dropping down from the ceiling with a large thud right between all of you is a large beast creature that seemingly has like almost like a shield for a face with large kind of like beaded, like almost like a dreads in a way. And you see this thing's head just kind of shake back and forth, which gives that rattling sound as it drops down on and strikes at you, Eladrian, right away. So it's going to take a surprise attack on you, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Okay. Gonna hit me first? Scary
yes,
thing.
Give me 1 second. All right, so it's going to 16. Does 16 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
All right. So this is going to do. All right. So I'm going to need you. This thing drops down and immediately goes for you, Eladrian, the one who plucked the flowers. And this thing just absolutely just grabs you with one of its large, large muscular arms, and it grabs and squeezes you as you take 12 bludgeoning damage and are currently grappled by it.
Oh, perfect.
Drop the flowers.
And with that, we're gonna go with initiative.
That ends the session.
See you next week.
All right.
Oh.
Roll for the pipster.
I'm doing it.
Guys, it got me.
Okay, get fucked, Pippi. That's fine. Doesn't he just go on the same initiative that I go on?
Yeah, he does, I think, actually. So he'll go
Okay, well.
18. All right, so with that, so we're gonna go to round 1 here. Poshka, you are up.
Oh, dang. Okay, well, she is going to do. She's going to try out her new Dryad's bow. Do I have to cast Hail of Ferns before or after I do that?
It's bonus action. You can cast it.
Okay, so she's gonna cast that on her bow, and then she's going to take a shot.
All right,
so it has it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say it has what kind of a face? Like a shield? There's no like.
It's like a shield, and then like attached to this shield face is like just a long, lanky body. It's got really like it's kind of almost has like the physique of like a gorilla with like long forearms and like kind of smaller legs.
So
but like
no facial features.
Doesn't look like it, at least behind this shield face appearance.
Okay, so she's.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say she's gonna aim for wherever she sees that is looks vulnerable, so not at the shield's face, maybe like right behind the shield.
All right, so you are pretty close to it, so your ranged attacks are at disadvantage for being this close. So what do you want to do?
I have a dagger. Maybe I'll try the dagger. Just run up and stab it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. Dagger to hit.
Stab
13.
13 is not enough to pierce through its really thick hide.
Scheiße.
Shitty.
Gosh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to kill it before it kills me.
Good idea.
I'm gonna cast. Hold on. Sorry, I was not prepared to be that close or something. That was my bad. I'm gonna cast False Life on myself.
Okay, as an action, yeah.
Yeah, just to give myself 1d4 plus 4 extra hit points
All right.
for an hour. So 5 extra hit points.
Awesome.
Right.
And Pippi's gonna take the dodge action.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So as you attack this creature, it's going to use an action, and it's going to use a legendary action. So
Oh.
I need Koshka, Eladrian, and Midas to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
It's so over.
Oh fuck.
It's so over. Oh no.
This is how Koshka dies.
It's so over.
So, okay, so Eladrian, you know what? You're actually okay. So this
Out
creature,
of nowhere.
you are able to resist this creature, but what happens, Eladrian, is you get dropped. Like, you know, you're in its hand. It drops as Midas and Koshka and this creature immediately kind of like blink, like almost like Nightcrawler teleportation poof, and Dragon Czar up above, kind of like Drag where you saw this creature come from, it reappears on the ceiling along with Midas and Koshka, who immediately start falling down from about 40 feet in the air.
That's why everyone's skull's cracked, huh? You just drop from the ceiling? That sucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's tough.
As
Okay.
they're falling, does anyone have any kind of reaction that they can do?
Can I use a reaction on other people?
Yeah, I think so. If it allows to target other people.
Oh, it says yes. When or a creature within, are they within 60 feet of me?
Oh yeah, they're like 40 feet above you and coming in hot.
Yeah,
Ooh.
as a reaction, I cast Featherfall on both of them.
Awesome. Yeah, so you cast Featherfall, and you see the creature is like stuck, kind of like grabbing onto some of the vines onto the ceiling as Midas and Koshka, you guys start falling down rather quickly, but Eladri, now kind of free from the grasp of this thing, lifts up his hand and kind of strums his lute, and you guys feel yourselves kind of descending slower, but you guys are still kind of hovering in the air, just slowly coming down, and Pippi's looking up at you, Koshka.
Are we like in some sort of trance, or are we just like
You're just like
fully aware what's
slowly,
happening?
you know what's going on. You're like, well, you didn't know, you just got teleported and you started falling immediately. And then Eladrian, with his quick wits, strummed his guitar and did that and saved you guys from falling too fast. So with that, it's the creature's turn. What he's going to do, he's currently on the ceiling, and it's going to, what's it gonna do? So it's gonna move a little bit along the ceiling, kind of closer to the geyser. But once again, it's going to drop down, and you see it drops down kind of slowly, I guess like a little bit faster than you guys are falling. It kind of just falls right down and slams like on the ground right in front of you, Eladrian, once again, the guy that has the flowers. And all it's gonna do is, I'm just gonna roll a d6. Okay, perfect. All right, and that's his turn. Eladrian, you're up.
Hold on, 1 sec. Okay. okay. So my turn. All right. And so I am over here now. I've already used my reaction, but it's okay. I don't need another reaction. He's still in the same spot as on the map, so he's right here next to me.
Yeah, he just dropped down from the ceiling right in front of you.
I cast slow on him.
All right.
So
And
I'm
you
going
cast
to.
slow. And what's that spell save for him?
So it's a wisdom saving throw of 15.
All right. Okay. And all right. So all right. Okay. So he's got He's got advantage. Oh, but he rolled real bad. 15 is a 15. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on a second. One. So an 8 plus 6 is 14. The 14, what's your save?
15.
All right. So yeah, the slow does go off.
Awesome. So his speed is halved, and he takes a -2 to his AC and his Dex saving throws, and he can't use reactions.
All right, perfect.
On its turn, he can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of its abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. There's more about spell casting.
Right, I see all that kind of stuff. So,
okay,
as a precursor for how I'm running this boss. So, is that going to be your turn, or are you going to do anything else?
Yeah, I was going to cast a bonus action. I was going to cast a bardic inspiration over to drag.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I put my loot away.
So after your turn, Eladrin, the creature's going to take an epic action, and it's going to kind of start running towards. It's going to start kind of running towards Zar and Drag, but as it starts moving, it notes its speed is much slower. And that's going to be its epic action there. Do you want to move at all, Eladrin?
I'll just back up just a little bit.
All right.
So like right here.
Zar, you're up.
Would this creature be considered a humanoid?
Absolutely not.
Then book opens up, giant dragon's head starts blowing flames, and fireball! In perfect spot. Let's go. Dex 15.
All right.
Oh,
and it does
yeah,
have disadvantage on Dex saves.
Oh, 20.
Sick.
And it takes a -2 to its Dex save from slow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna fail.
24-5.
All right.
Wow. Burn it.
Alrighty, so.
Do it, Zar. Use the book.
I got him. What a good slow.
24 fire damage. All right. All right. Perfect. Anything else you want to do, Zar?
I just raise my fist as the flames society be like, "That's for killing my damn familiar, you bastard."
Get him, Zar!
And I'll move behind Drag.
All right. So as you launch the fireball, you see this creature, once again, kind of shake his head, and the clacking sounds of the rattling go off, and it's going to use a lair action.
Hell.
So I need, actually, before it does that. So the way that I'm going to run these kind of more epic bosses, for the sake of it being kind of fair with, not having legendary resistance and just saying no to your abilities and stuff like that require saving throws. What we're going to be able to do is, so this creature's going to be able to take what's known as epic actions after each one of your guys' turns. And so one of the ways that it can use an epic action is to use like a epic resistance, basically. So instead of just shrugging off, your slow spell, Eladrin, this creature has to use its epic action for its turn to have a chance to shrug off your ability. So what I'm going to do is I just roll a straight d20. If it is above, if it's 11 and above, then the spell is resisted and he breaks from it. But if it's under, then it's the spell is maintained.
Okay.
Does that sound reasonable?
Sure.
So a 2. So,
Yeah,
The slow
then
is
it's totally reasonable.
Yeah, the slow is maintained on it, and that is this creature's little epic action after Zard's turn. So Drag, you are up.
And you have a bonus, and you have bardic inspiration, by the way.
Bardic inspiration. So Drag wants to try and hit it with her breath weapon.
All right. Do you have to get a little closer?
It says 30 feet. I think I'm like.
You're right at 30 feet.
Yeah.
If I move closer, does it do more damage?
I don't think so. I just want it to be within the range.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. And it's a dex of 12.
All right, and that's still -2.
Yep.
So it's just a flat d20. Ooh, I rolled a 19.
Didn't you say you had disadvantage on dex saves, though?
Do I have disadvantage from saving?
No, that's what happened.
I think
That was on the last one.
I think it was just -2. I think I said that. Maybe I misspoke.
Okay.
It's just a
That's all right.
-2 to the deck save. The fireball went off anyways, but this one gets resisted with a 17. Does it do half damage, Drake?
I'm now. Creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save.
All right, roll your and yeah, so it'll take half damage.
Nice.
All right, so it takes 5 damage.
She's got that COVID breath.
And she also rage.
All right, so bonus action, rage.
Yes.
Anything else?
Round the rocks.
She takes out her two-handed weapon, but other than that, that's it. Or
All
for
right.
this one.
Awesome. So at the end of your turn, it's going to take another epic action to try and break out of the slow spell, as it's really messing up what it wants to do. Oh, with an 11, it just passes. So
Damn
you're
Unreasonable.
it's pure like magical energy just breaks free of your slow spell. But that's going to be its little epic action there. Midas, you're up.
Right.
Midas is gonna move a little bit forward, not that much because he can't. And he is going to snap his fingers using his metal hand and cast Shatter.
Ooh, all right.
That is a con save.
All right. So, all right. So it's just a roll d20 plus 3. What's the DC? I rolled a 20.
15.
All right. So half damage on the shatter.
And you don't. You're not pushed 10 feet either.
46. All right. So 10 damage.
And that is it for him for now.
All right.
Oh, it's disappointing.
So at the end of your turn there, Midas, Czar. Actually, you know what? Drag, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn. Out of nowhere.
All right. Oh, with a 14. So, Drag, you feel like a magical pull come towards you, and you feel it like deep in your chest, but you're able to shake off the spell as the beast here just kind of shudders and rattles his head once again, very angrily towards you. And with that, we're at the top of the round, so you guys get some combat tactics starting now.
Alright, thoughts. What are we doing?
I'm gonna fire arrows at it and do hail of thorns. So nobody be within 5 feet is my plan.
Dig it. Should
I
I
can't really do that many range spells after a while, but I will stay away as possible.
you're trying to stay away? You're not going to get up close and hit it.
Look, I'm going to use range attacks for now because
Okay,
Koska is going to Hail of Thorns it.
just to make sure. Hail of Thorns lasts in the area, right?
Anywhere within 5 feet of the creature, yeah. Has to make a dex saving throw.
What if I pick him up again like I did the last guy? Try to levitate him.
Yeah, you can. That was dope, but I feel like this guy can teleport or some weird thing that he does.
Yeah. And also, like, I can't speak for Drake, but I know I don't have that many spell slots to dedicate to
Yeah.
range spells. So eventually
Right.
I'm going to have to resort to melee. And I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Drake is 99% melee.
When you levitate him, can you put him up really high and then drop him?
I can
Like,
turn
can you withdraw it?
I can turn it off. But I think it has to be an action.
Oh,
So it has to.
I mean, technically, I guess you can drop him, but I think you can still teleport.
But
so probably-
Yeah, but I'd have to wait for my next turn.
yeah.
Alright.
I also don't think I should send Pippi in because I don't know what this thing is, and I think it's probably gonna kill
This
him.
thing is fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's gotta be close, and this thing doesn't have a face, so I'm like, oh, you can just stay here. You stay here behind
It
mom. It's
also
fine.
almost fucking dropped a couple of like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So
In like
Maybe
0.2 of a second. Boop.
I can come
All
back.
right, let's go, Koshka.
Okay, I'm gonna do exactly what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna aim at this beesh with my dryad bow. Did it roll? Oh, it did. Okay. Fuck yeah.
All right.
I also wanted to cast Thing of Thorns. Thing of
Yep.
Things.
Bonus action. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. So the attack does hit.
So
All right, 10, and you also still get your bow attack.
do I really?
I believe so. I'll double check. Hold on.
I was looking at it and it just said 2-weapon fighting, and then it said bonus action.
Next time you hit in addition to the normal effect of the attack. So yeah, you get the. Oh, I have to make a dex save though. I gotta make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, what's the DC on the dex?
14.
All right, so that's gonna be
Damn.
+2.
Does he have any disadvantages from being slowed or anything like that?
He is no longer slowed.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
All right, so. Oh, nat 20.
Fuck.
Shit.
Show
what are these rolls, bro?
takes a d20 on a failed save half as much. So it takes. So roll your bow damage. It's going to take only 5 from your Hail of Thorns. So describe what the Hail of Thorns looks like.
So, as she's casting Hail of Thorns, she's casting it on the bow and the arrows before they shoot out, so that when they shoot up into the air, it kind of splits into like a bunch of arrows, and then it all comes like raining down within the 5-foot radius. So instead of just getting hit with the one, it's getting hit with like a bunch of them. They're just slightly weaker,
Sweet.
obviously. Did that roll?
It's going.
Oh.
4. All right, cool. All right.
Oh, it says
good.
7. What does that mean?
Oh,
Why
does
is
it? Oh,
still-
it didn't add the 3. Okay, so 7 damage. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, so do I still get
Yeah, you get a second attack. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, here we go again. This bow. Holy shoot!
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
So
Thank
roll
God, let's
your 2d6. The first die is maxed. So just roll whatever it says to roll there. You don't have to custom roll. You can just roll it as normal.
Oh.
So
Just
that's...
like the thing?
Oh yeah, just like that. All right, so 6 plus 2, and then why isn't it adding your 3? I don't understand.
I actually don't know what's happening right now. My rolls are all weird.
Yeah. Okay, so 6,
3.
8, 11. 11 damage.
Sick.
All right, perfect. Beautiful. Do you want to do anything else?
No,
What does Pippi do?
nothing.
All right.
He's hiding behind Mom currently
Takes-
for
takes-
safety.
Takes the dodge action.
Yeah.
So after your turn, the creature here, you see it, look over to you, Koshka. It kind of like rears up on its hind legs, and it bangs its large arms against its shield head. Eladrian, Midas, and Koshka, from this angle, you guys can see kind of lining its abdomen are like almost like 7 almost like large like capsules, almost like little like membranes on its stomach. And at a quick glance, while it's bashing its hands against its skull or against its shield head, you can see 7 brains are inside of its of these like capsules on its abdomen.
What the fuck?
It's the
7 brains.
of the people that didn't get out. He's
It's
eating
the
the
kid-
brains and they're just chilling in there.
It's fucking fucked up.
That's fucked up.
And it's going to as its action, as it's banging its head, it goes invisible.
Oh, come on.
Yo, fudge.
Mm,
Don't like.
And you guys can hear some shuffling.
Of course we can. Right? Why not?
Shuffling.
Eladrian, you're up.
Oh, of course. Now it's my turn after he goes into the place where I cannot see him, and I cannot do anything to him because I cannot see. Can I? Wait, hold on. I have maybe an idea. Hold on. Okay. So, here's what I was thinking. You tell me if I can do this. All right, he's invisible.
Correct.
And so what I want to do is I was thinking maybe I could use enhance ability, and I'm going off of what enhance ability has, right? It's all named stuff by different animals, right? The bear's endurance and the cat's grace and the owl's wisdom.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking maybe I could use enhance ability on myself for owl's wisdom.
Yeah.
And maybe I could kind of tap into like the sonar location ability that an owl has and try to focus in on here, and maybe I could hear where this thing is, and I could kind of direct my teammates as to tell him where he is, even though he's invisible. Maybe because I had enhanced my hearing, I could tell him where he is or a general vicinity.
I'll let it slide. So yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, you cast your spell, and this will count as like your bonus action. So you can make a perception check, at advantage. This creature is going to roll stealth at advantage as well.
Okay. I got a 21.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. You can tell that its general vicinity is close to, like you kind of heard it shuffling away from you, more towards Dragonzar.
On the right, so it's more like right. So it's probably like right here-ish.
You're pretty close.
Guys, I think he's right about here. You know, coordinates XY7247
What?
in 2 minutes east.
And is that everything? Roger?
I think that's my action, my bonus action, and I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm kind of like I'm focused right now.
All right. So Midas, make a wisdom saving throw.
Why would you say that? I guess. I mean, it's just because you asked. I'll do it.
Oh.
All right. So Midas, you feel yourself just like you did before, kind of like get pulled in a way, and you kind of disappear.
This is not a charm, right?
No, it's not a charm effect.
Okay.
Because what happens is you get kind of pulled and you poof over here, and the creature reappears right beside you where Midas was.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'm not in the air.
Oh,
though.
sorry. You're not in the air. No, you're like
Okay.
on this. Like you're on like top of a stalagmite, like maybe like 10 feet up in the air,
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Like standing on it.
like standing
God.
on the platform though. You're not like in the air.
What the fuck?
All right, and that's your turn, Eladrian. So Zar, you're up.
Okay, so above him on the ceiling, is there stalactites kind of protruding?
Let's roll. I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's above 11, there is.
Okay.
There is.
That's a good way to do that. I like that.
Dig it.
Okay, so I'm going to focus on those, and I'll cast 3 dragon sails will pop out of the book, and I'll cast scorching rays into those to try and make them fall down onto him.
All right, so I'm gonna give these stalactites. We got it right.
Yep.
Galactic.
I'm gonna give them a armor class of about 15 to hit,
Yep.
and you have to do at least I'm gonna say at least like 10 damage to knock like one down. So if you kind of let's say lucky number 7. So DC or AC 15, armor class 15, and then you have to do at least 7 damage. And like if you exceed those with your hits, you'll drop multiple on them.
Okay, cool. And I'll
yeah.
also change. I'll throw in a blue thunder rune into it, so it'll be thunder damage as well, just to kind of give the shocking effect.
Yeah.
Thunder snap. Okay.
Very theatrical. I like it.
Where do you guys? Which way? There you are. Okay. Cast the first one, natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
one,
Damn.
Hell yeah.
a lot.
Woohoo,
Third one.
doggies.
Okay.
All right, the third one doesn't hit, but the one. So yeah, roll the damage for the first scorching ray there.
Okay.
And that's doubled, or I guess it's
The first
6.
die, gets maxed out there for that one. So 11. So one's gonna drop and hit him, and at least one's gonna drop and hit him. And then so you're gonna have how many hit? Oh yeah, does
Only
that
2
work
hit.
there?
And that
Yeah.
was 6. Yeah.
All right, so
So
how much?
just 1.
Yeah, how much damage? So the first one, is it 2d6? No, it's 4. Is it 4d6? It's double the dice, right? On the scorching ray.
I'm not sure how are we doing natural 20s for that?
So for the first ray, it's normally 2d6, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be 4d6, and then like one of the die is max. So for like the first one, we'll say like that first hit is 11, and then another 7 on top. So 18. So that's 2, and then your second ray here is just like a regular 6. So what's that collectively? 18 plus 6, 24. 24 divided by 3. So you at least get 3 stalactites drop down on him.
Perfect.
Let's have that be... I'm trying to think what the damage can be. So... roll... I'm gonna say roll 3 d12 for me.
312, okay. Oh, so good.
Jesus!
So describe how this
God.
happens, Zar.
Yeah, so the 3 of the dragon's heads pop out, throw a thunder rune in there, and just like the sound of thunder cracking, it'll just like smash into the stalactites above him, and they'll crack and then drop down onto him and try to like pierce into him.
Yeah, so these things come like crashing down on top of this creature's large kind of shoulders. And Eladrin and Koshka, you guys are there to see the absolute rubble topple on top of this creature. It's definitely quite damaged by that attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so sick. The thunder rune, that was genius. I can like see it in my head.
Anything else? Bonus action at all, Zar?
That's all for me, boss.
All right.
I don't think you want to do this.
All right. This creature is going to, it kind of like, busts out of the rubble that just collapsed on top of it. And what it will do is it looks over to you, Eladrian, still very like focused on the flowers that you have. And you hear like a voice kind of come into your mind, a voice of like just extraterrestrial in origin, almost like a very foreign language to you. I need you to make an intelligence. Actually, before I do that, I gotta make a ranged spell attack on you. So 17.
Can I? I'm gonna cast shield.
Yeah,
Then he doesn't. And then he doesn't. That doesn't hit.
it doesn't hit. Exactly, you're right. Perfect, beautiful. I love it. So yeah, it, like you see, like almost like coming from its shield, like like the shield like rattles very violently and quick, and like almost like a shockwave of sound comes towards you, but you block it with a magical shield that like shields you from the sound waves coming at you. And that's going to be yeah. Go ahead.
It's like a giant bass clef. The treble clef.
Yeah. And Drag, you're up.
You don't go. Drag. So, Drag is just gonna move towards it, I guess, and that's and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, my computer decided to stop. So I move about 20 feet closer, and then I cast Vicious Mockery, which is a Wisdom saving throw 14.
So let me ask you: did you rage last round?
Yes, 2 rounds ago.
Okay, you cannot cast spells while you're raging.
Oh, I totally remembered that. So yeah, I'm going to move closer and I'm going to throw my Javelin of Lightning then.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, Javelin of
definitely do
Lightning.
that.
Oh, yeah.
So move your character closer, however closer you're going.
My computer
Is broke.
stopped showing me the map.
I'm coming.
It's free movement
So I
forever.
can't move it closer right
All
now. And my Javelin was a 10. So
All right. So you throw this javelin of lightning, and this creature is going to use a reaction, and you just kind of see Eladrin. This thing like just immediately poofs out of sight and re-poofs right behind you.
Was it a
Oh,
spell?
no.
No, it's an innate ability it has.
Don't like it.
So it's unfortunately dodges your attack, but your rage does still exist. You're still raging.
I'm just trying to hit him.
Move you a little bit there. All right. Anything else, Drag?
Nope,
Do you
that's
have-
it.
You do have another attack.
Yeah.
But you just whipped your javelin across the room there.
Yeah, I'm out of things. I gotta get closer. So I think that's it for this one.
All right. All good. At the end of your turn, this creature's going to take an epic action. It's going to try and once again attack you, Eladrian, just with another kind of it's going to try and reach its arm and grab at you. You do have the shield up still. So what's your AC at right now? Eladrian? Anything?
I'm sorry, he's helping me.
All
I
good.
apologize.
So he's
11 AC is like 13. I think.
all right. Well,
13.
26 is gonna hit him.
13, yeah. 26 hits. Yeah!
All right. Do these 6 plus 12. Oh shit. 14 damage to Eladrian, and he's also grappled.
Again.
Yep. So this thing's
How
got
much-
you 14 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ! All right.
All right, Midas, you're up. You just got teleported away.
Yeah, this okay. Midas is going to. He's gonna run out this way, and he's gonna flick his wrist out, and when he does, he's gonna upcast magic missile and send 4 missiles. Magic missile.
All right.
1, 2. There's 2, 3. Damn. 4.
All right, how much
Mid.
is that? 7, 9, 11. All right. This thing holds Eladrian up and just blocks all of them with Eladrian's body. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
It uses Eladrian as a baseball bat and just swings at the magic missile.
Midas like fist in the air, like yes, let's go.
All right. Holding Eladrian. Oh, sorry, Mice. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. So holding Eladrian in his hand, Dreg, it sees you kind of closing in on it, and I'm gonna need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. 13.
13. All right. The DC is 14.
Oh.
Of course.
So for until the The beast is downed. You have disadvantage on intelligence saving throws going forward, and you're also slowed, like you're under the slow spell.
Okay.
So it's a... Eladrin can explain it to you. You get -2 to AC. You get like half your movement speed. You get a whole bunch of stuff happen to you.
Bunch of bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit happens to you. But that's going to be its little epic action. So, top of the round, combat tactics. This thing is looking pretty bloodied after all the damage you guys have done to it.
Better.
I'm gonna bow it in the brains. That's
Yeah.
Name for the brains.
As long as it doesn't go invisible, I'm gonna hit it with something, with some sort of psychic damage, hoping that it's vulnerable since it has so many brains.
Hell yeah. I have so my bow also casts Good Berry, which gives me 5 partial good berries, so it gives me 5 good berries to heal your hit points.
That's cool as hell.
So if you want, I can do that, and that's a spell slot. So does that count as an action, my darling DM?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So could I use that as my second thing? So you know how I get one shot,
No.
and then the next thing. No. Okay, got it. I'm just asking. Okay.
She called you
Attacking
darling.
is different.
Darling.
Okay.
You don't ask, the answer's always no.
Yeah, you don't get 2 accents, you get 2 attacks.
Hey.
Thank you, fellow DM.
You're welcome.
I noticed you didn't call him darling. Suspicious. Okay.
Anything for you, fellow DM.
Okay. Anyone else got plans we want to talk about?
Oh, sis, top of the round.
Just
I mean-
screams instead.
Why does it? To be honest, I feel like by the time it's gonna be my turn, it might be dead. Midas is gonna start making his way down there so he can punch it, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna be so weird with you. Yeah.
I kind of want you to be able to get down there to punch it, so I
Yeah.
hope that happens for you.
It's gonna take 2 turns.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay,
get
so-
going.
All right. Koshka's gonna scooch just a smidgen over here, just a little bit. So she's better viewpoint. And then she's gonna fire at that guy's brains.
Are you firing at the brain specifically?
Yes, his chest brain. I didn't hit
Alright.
it. I did. Maybe I hit it.
So, as you shoot at the brains, the creature, with Eladrin in one hand, uses its other hand, and it opens up a portal right in front of the direction
What?
that your arrows are coming. And an arrow opens up. The arrow sucks into the portal, and it waves its arm out, and a portal appears in front of you, Koshka, and the
Son
arrow
of a bitch.
instead strikes you.
No.
So roll damage on the bow attack.
What?
Lucky for me, I don't have a lot of damage. Fuck me!
I was about to say.
You take 8
The
damage
most damage I could do.
from your own attack.
Okay,
Of course.
How does that make you feel?
Bad. It makes me feel bad.
That's what I'm
Um,
thinking.
Almost like I don't want to do it again. Like if he's gonna keep the portal there, I'm not playing that game. I'm not shooting myself. So she's just gonna grumpily pull the arrow out, cross her arms, and glare at him. That's
you,
it.
see, you from that attack, you kind of gleaned that this thing is really wanting to protect those brains.
Okay, well she can't fire another arrow because he'll just put a portal there. So it's not close enough to dagger it to death. What else I got? Hold on.
Digger.
Send Pippi in there.
Don't want to. He's perfect and a little angel baby. I don't think he can reach. Can he?
I don't know.
Not.
No.
He's got
Probably not.
40. He's got 40 feet of movement.
Is
So,
his movement half
20?
though?
No, it's only reduced by 10.
Okay, so he can get like right in front of it, I guess. Okay, then he'll do his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it, Pipster.
He's gonna go right in with his badger teeth and claws and aim for one of the brains.
All right, going for the brain specifically.
Yeah.
All right.
What do I roll for that?
His Pippi stats.
Yeah, but he doesn't have like an action to roll for. So like
It's his maul attack.
D20.
The D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
So D20 plus 6. Ooh. Plus 6. Math. 23.
All right, roll damage. The D8 plus 5.
It says plus 2.
It's it's 2 plus your slashing. I made you a thing. Your little.
I'm looking at the thing. Don't you pick a fight with me.
I made you the character sheet. It's in your Discord.
6 plus 3. I know. So 9.
All right, 9 damage. So Pippi is able to kind of bite at these brain sacks here, but it's unable to rip into it and destroy one of them completely. But it's kind of leaking a little bit.
Ew. Gross.
Ew.
All right, perfect. All right, and with that, this creature is going to use its one of its epic legendary actions here. Pippi and Eladrian make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck me running. I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about me. Continue on. He only wants these flowers.
What's Pippi's roll?
And your brain.
It's actually 12, not.
All right.
13.
So Eladrian and Pippi are both and the beast here are both blinked. Boop.
No. Wow.
All right, and then they teleport and kind of move up above Drag over here, and they're up on the ceiling, and Eladrian and Pippi start falling down as this creature stays up attached to the ceiling.
And all reaction feather follows both
All right.
again, but this time I have to cast it instead of just use it. But there you go.
All right.
Saved us. Saved us.
You guys are falling ever so slowly. All right.
My baby.
So this is the creature's turn. It's going to roll. All right. And it's going to drop down as you guys land. It's going to drop down right in between all of you guys. And with that, Eladrian, you're up.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers, and I'm gonna upcast it right at it. So it needs to do a saving throw of 15, Wisdom 15.
All right. Sorry, on the first one it rolls 16.
Damn.
So you still get your damage off on it.
Yep.
Ooh.
So that's
half
really
of
that really hurts.
7
7
damage. All right.
And then, bonus action, I'll send a bardic inspiration to Czar.
All right. Perfect. With that, this creature is going to take an epic action against Dragonista. So it's going to attack with a 28.
Try.
Ooh, 22.
It's going to succeed.
All right. Drag, you are also grappled, but it's going to do...
At least it's not me this time.
Alright, you take 9 bludgeoning damage, which gets halved down to 5. Or 4. No, 5. Yeah, 5.
Is that all you got?
And you're currently grappled by it. Czar.
Okay. Is its shield face made of metal?
You can't exactly tell.
Okay, only one way to try then. RC. Zara will move 20 feet, and then he will use his bonus action to Misty Step, so he'll blink to the creature. And as he blinks in, his hand will be covered with lightning, just like he sees Midas use, and he'll try to touch the shield on the face and cast Shocking Grasp.
Alright. So as you reach out and use Shocking Grasp, what's up?
At Bardic.
Yeah, you do have Bardic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's
Are
a
you
D6 or
using
D8?
it?
Yes.
Is it
It's D8
now? Yeah.
D8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know 14 doesn't hit. Oh, I tried.
Yes!
Alright, so you reach out and you reach out and touch the shield face of this creature, you kind of feel like it's like a stone texture.
Stone.
But you do hit with that attack.
Yeah, you do.
6 damage. 6
All right.
lightning damage.
Alright, so
Or-
is it 3 lightning damage?
I don't know why I rolled twice. The first one was 6. I don't know why I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Alright. Perfect.
That was cool as shit.
Alright, anything else, Zar?
That's all for me.
Okay. So this thing's got 2 hands. In one hand, it's got drag, and it's going to try and reach out and grab you, Zar, with its other hand. So it's going to go for it. 21 to hit.
And then I'm gonna cutting words it.
Ooh. What does that do?
So I have to roll a D. I'm using my last bardic inspiration to
Does that count as like a reaction, or is it just an ability?
it's a reaction.
You use Featherfall this turn.
Oh damn, I did. All right, cool.
I thought
does
you
it
had to
good-
cast Featherfall.
I did, but it still counts as a reaction.
So 21, Zar.
Yeah,
It has a reaction. Damn.
All right.
So close.
All right, so 14 damage, Zar, as this thing's large mitt grabs a hold of you. You're also grappled.
perfect. And as he grabs me, I'll start to heat up like a furnace, and I'll
Oh!
do my reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Like a furnace.
Alright.
Dex 15.
All right.
Get out of town.
Because this sounds not big. Good.
Can I do this at? Oh, so hard to roll at advantage with this shit. I'll do it
Good
twice.
job.
Oh well, the first one's a 19, so that's
Yeah.
enough. So 5 damage.
Yes, 5.
All right, perfect. Good. All right. Okay, perfect. And that's its turn. So, Dragonista, you're currently grappled by this thing, you and Zar. Both of you.
So I want to try and get out of that first.
Sure thing, sure thing. So, you can make an athletics check, and that's at advantage because you're raging. Oh yeah,
23.
You bust out of there.
And is that my action?
I believe it is. 1 second. Why doesn't it say? Okay, hold on. Why doesn't it say anything? I'll let you, if you want to make an attack against it, I'll let you make one attack against it.
Yes. So we're going to attack with a trident. Ouch. We're not going to hit.
You break the grapple of this creature, and then you try to strike at its shield head, but it just kind of deflects right off of it. Is there anything else
And
you want to do?
that's it.
All right, perfect. Okie dokie. So what this creature is going to do, it's going to, when you strike it with your trident, you kind of feel like the vibrations in your hand, and you see the mask also kind of vibrate quite violently as a sound wave kind of comes towards your ears. So it's going to make a ranged spell attack on you. Alright, there's that one. Oh, damn. So it's going to be like 24 to hit. And you're going to take... 3. So this is psychic damage. So you take 9 psychic damage. And were you already slowed before?
Yeah.
I think we were slowed before. You now become paralyzed as the vibrations like shock your body to the core, and you freeze up.
Damn.
That's rude.
All right, and with that, Midas, you're up.
It's the moment everybody's been waiting for. He got closer.
Yes.
So Midas is gonna run down, and using the momentum, he is going to punch it in the face. All right, and it's shield thingy. If I can just hit the button, that is.
Punch it in the face.
Ah,
It's got a glass jaw.
That's a hit.
the momentum.
Yes.
Nice.
And then with the momentum, he's gonna spin around. Hit him again.
Yep.
Backhand him.
And he's still going. He's going in for another one.
Yes.
Yep.
Coming in hot.
God.
Down.
Oh!
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Nice.
Have a miss eventually.
He's on a roll.
Oh fuck.
All right.
1, 2 punch.
Quite the flurry of blows against this creature here.
And I'm not a monk.
And I'm not a monk.
All right. And is that your little barrage there? Anything else?
That is all.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna spit on his foot. But yeah, that is all.
Because I want you to finally be able to do this, Midas. I need you to make.
Thank you.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Thank you.
Incoming natural one.
Don't say that. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
You are affected by the slow spell and have disadvantage on intelligence saving throws.
Why?
It's only right, Midas. It's
Amazing,
okay.
amazing. And with that, we're at the top of the round, so combat tactics, go for it.
Fuck you.
I gave you a chance to make the intelligence saving throw finally.
Oh, Tom, why would you do that to me?
You're doing too good, you know. We just have to.
I was gonna kill it.
Take
Look
it
at his
down a
eyes.
peg or two.
He's got them die the next round. Because no, I always get them super low and then they fucking die. Anyways, what's the plan, guys?
Well, Corey's not
Not
here, so she can't
die.
kill steal. But now we have Kasha over here, who's just gonna take our
That's
kill
not
from us.
even my name. What is happening? right now?
Oh, Koshka, sorry.
Koshka.
Come on.
Koshka.
He gets all riled up by the battle. Forgets
What are
people's
we-
names.
What are we doing? What are we gonna do?
Wait,
Well-
well, we're all surrounding him.
We're
So
just like standing around him and not.
everybody's
Oh.
literally here. So I think we should.
Kosha's gonna swoop
attack.
in from the front. Yeah, Kosha's gonna swoop in from the front and then like stab him in his
I'm gonna-
brain sacks, and then
if
she's gonna send
anything,
Pippi.
He's
That's
going
yeah.
to teleport out or probably do some fucking
Bullshit.
I think we should go for the brain
last
sack.
stage attack on us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Brain sacks, go.
brain
Brain
sack.
sack.
Go.
Hit him.
going to his next
She's
stage.
gonna stab them too because she realized he can portal away her arrows and she doesn't want to get shot by herself again. So Bad.
All right, let's go for it. Koshka, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay, this bitch is right up in here.
All right.
Just gonna
What are you attacking?
stab in the brain sacks. You know.
Which brain sack? There's 7 of them.
Okay, are they like 2, 2, 2, and then 1 on the bottom, or like what?
Oh, like the yeah, sure.
Do you need me to specify? Like, I didn't specify the other 5 times, but I can.
Damn! Oh my god!
You didn't hit any of them. The other
I
time,
know.
Pippi hit one.
Okay, but he didn't specify it either. Anyways, okay, so top right.
All right, the one that Pippi hit. So
Okay.
you try to plunge your dagger into it, but it's not strong enough to plunge through.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah,
It's still not strong enough.
I'm aware.
Okay.
That's accuracy, bestie.
Well, okay.
These brain sacks
Well-
have a different AC.
I didn't realize Pippi got higher than a 19 last time. That's all.
He rolled like a
Okay, well,
23.
she's gonna... Oh fuck. Okay,
Oh my
I'll
god.
do it. She's gonna roll that again, I guess, and try to stab it again. Wait, is it weakened? No, I guess not. This wouldn't change. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
Does. I
Okay.
wouldn't-
Fuck. Okay, 3.
All right. So you plunge the dagger into the brain sack, and you're able to plunge it deep enough to pierce into the brain. And you kind of like drag your dagger down, and the brain just kind of just slides out in covered in like a mucusy slime.
I can like
Yeah.
hear the noise in my head.
Oh.
It's gross.
The nice like glushing sound.
Ugh.
You. Okay.
Oh my god! I learned about that fluid.
And the beast like lets out like a guttural noise that you've never heard from it before during this whole battle.
Okay. Gross. Pippi's gonna bite another one. Maul attack.
Bonus action, Pippi attack.
Bonus action. Pippi.
Go, Pippi, go.
Go, Pippi, go, Pippi, go. Go.
Zero soft. Reason. 13 plus 6, 19.
Is that
So,
against the brain? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. He's not able to bite down hard enough to pierce through. And with that, it's got Czar
It's
still
so
in one.
over.
Czar still in one hand, but Midas just unleashed a flurry of blows against it. But also Koshka just stabbed its brain, so it's having a hard time deciding what to do. So what I'm going to do is roll a d20, and if it's 11 and above, Midas, you're going to get swiped.
Why you say it like that? Why you say it like that?
So your AC is a little bit lower, but just barely misses you as you duck underneath its giant old mitt.
In slow mo.
Next, it is the creature's turn. It's just gonna roll a little. Okay, Eladrian, you're up.
It doesn't make it better. Just shit.
Something may or may not have recharged just now.
God, poop.
Say
No.
that.
That
That
was-
doesn't
It's a blink,
sound good
but it's a blink.
for us.
It's definitely the blink. No, it's the fucking air blink shit.
Oh no! We're so close to him.
So over.
I'm just going to cast Bane on him.
Awesome.
So I need to make a charisma saving throw of 15.
All right. Alright, so I'm gonna do. Alright, 1d20. 3. Got advantage. I'm rolling 2. Oh. 9. Oh! It was almost a 2. It resists your bane, sir.
It certainly did. And then, that's it.
All right. At the end of
Oh, I
your
can-
at the end of your turn,
Nope.
or anything else? Bonus action? Anything?
Nope.
All right.
Whoa!
At the end of your turn, everybody roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and I'm the best.
I'm the best, man. I did it.
All right.
Number
So
one.
My second one's
Eladrian.
actually only 6.
Okay. Eladrian, Midas, and Oshka. Or I mean Pippi. You guys get blinked. And
What do you know?
Not my baby.
and you get blinked kind of over top of the water over here. Boop. Where's Pippi? There he is. Boop. You guys get blinked up top and immediately start falling.
Well,
Over
yet
the water.
again.
Over the water this time.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna fall into the water.
Wait.
Can Pippi swim?
Before that happens,
I
are you
don't
gonna make
know.
us take damage?
I think so. I'll Google it. Hold on.
Am I
But
gonna
I-
make you take damage? What? What?
If we hit
Why would
the
I-
water.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The answer is yes, he can, but he
There's-
doesn't like
there's-
to.
There's nothing but solid water underneath you.
Looking.
So on that
looking-
note, can Midas use his reaction to activate the serpent coil?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I like that.
of course you do.
Uh-oh.
This is the first
like-
time in like 3 episodes we've seen that thing.
I know.
This is like the first time I used it willingly. Second time I used it.
Elijah, what are you doing?
Yelling cannonball!
All right.
I was going, you fucking and then go and go through.
right,
I've jumped off the top mast of the sails before. This is nothing.
So falling into the water from the height, you guys are just going to take 1d6 of damage. As it's still a little bit high. It kind of hurts coming down so hard. Only 2 points to Pippi and Eladrian. As Midas, you activate the Serpent's Coil.
As a skilled sailor, I beg to differ, but I will take the damage.
It's still like a 50-foot drop.
It's
let's just say it's not that deep of water you're falling into.
I've jumped into okay.
Like it's like you plunge deep enough that you kind of like, you know, your feet hit the ground, and like you end up squatting, and you hit your butt real hard.
Okay, that's fair.
That sucked.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Midas, you activate the Serpent's Coil, and you're just kind of floating up above in your incorporeal state there.
He's gonna flick it off.
Like you're gonna rip off the coil away.
No, he's gonna flip off the fucking whatever that shit
the
is.
creature.
Oh,
It's like
I was like, really?
it's literally like it's holding on to the ceiling, and it's just like looking at you with its shield face.
Midas is deadpan, just floating, says "fuck you."
All right. Zara, you're up. You're no longer grappled. It lets you go when it teleported.
Okay, and he's on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell if the geyser is about to explode or not?
Roll perception for me. Above a 14, you'll be able to tell.
Okay. Oh, 14.
All right.
Nice.
It's probably got like you're kind of taking in, you know, like the math symbols are going off in your brain. Like, when did I come in here? What's the intervals of time that are happening? It will probably go off next round.
Next round, okay.
Got that.
And he's 50 feet above us right now?
Yeah.
Because he's hanging on the ceiling? Okay.
Yeah, about like 45 with its body size.
Okay. Oh, dang it. I was going to do something cool, but it doesn't work. I'll just, let's just go Scorching Rays. And I'll turn him back into ice this time instead of fire.
Yeah. Are you attacking it directly?
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him directly.
Awesome.
Okay. 1.
Yeah.
That does not.
2. Okay. Oh, damn, so 1.
This one.
What a shame.
Ugh, gross.
Ooh, 3 damage. It's no Midas Punch Fest, but a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
No minus punch fest.
Yeah, that's all for me.
All right. So as you unleash the cascade of icy pellets, it's going to drop down from the ceiling and kind of with its momentum try to crash down into Drag. So with a little bit of a slam attack. And you have a little bit of a decreased AC there, but it only rolls a natural 1.
Yay! He failed.
So it tries to strike at you, Drag, but you dodge out of the way. Wait, actually, you're paralyzed.
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
paralyzed.
Never mind, that's an instant critical hit.
Oh no!
Any attack on a paralyzed opponent is an instant. Actually, hold on. Oh, that hits. Never mind, you're good. It missed. It has to hit you for it to be a critical hit, but it does get.
Okay.
But it does get advantage, unfortunately. So I gotta roll again.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that does hit. Blame the rules of paralysis, unfortunately. All right, so it's gonna do slam attack. All right. Oh, hold on. All right, and as that's going. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Dice.
Four?
Yeah.
Jesus.
22, but it gets halved down to 11.
Still.
Still.
All right.
Holy shit.
All right. Drag. It is your turn. Let me see. Is incapacitated. Let me see something. Okay. So you are currently paralyzed still. And you cannot take. You know what? Actually, yeah. So after you get struck, you feel its grasp after Koshka cut the brain out of its belly, loosen against you, and you're able to move again.
Nice.
Sweet. So I don't have to do anything else?
So you're just not paralyzed any longer. So it's your turn.
Yeah, I am going to just start chopping. So chop 1 is a 21.
Yep.
At a brain.
Are you attacking a brain?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So that hits.
Nice.
All right. So you're able to plunge into the brain sack there.
And that's my first landed hit
Yeah.
in my rage. So he gets some glitter angels on it.
He does.
All over those brains. Glittery brains now.
Yep.
Just the way I like them. And then we're going to hit with the offhand. That's going to be a 21.
Yep.
At the same brain.
Yep.
Much better.
Yep. The brain sack rips open and another brain slurps out onto the ground, falls into the water.
And can I reach a different one?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to hit a different one. And we're going to try that for 13.
That does not pierce.
Have you?
And neither did the other one.
That did not hit, unfortunately. But you got glitter angels against it, and we got Midas's shocking whatever's gauntlets. So it's just disadvantage for all. All right. Anything else, Drag?
Nope.
All right. Perfect. Okay. This thing is going to try and strike back against you for slicing open another bit of its belly. It will take a slam attack at you, but it's at disadvantage. All right. So this is the first roll, and this is the second roll. Oh, both 18s.
God
damn. Plus 8?
It's a big boy.
Jesus.
You know what you want. Alright. 6. Actually, it's 2d6 plus 3. Oh, weak damage, though. You only take 3 bludgeoning damage. And with that, Midas, it's your turn.
Punch him.
Midas is gonna fly down and land on his back. When he does, he's gonna bring his hands down, like both gauntlets down. Like, Midas smash.
And as you do so, the serpent's coil rips out of your hand as well, as you become yourself again.
That one was bad.
We'll roll damage
one.
after for it, but that one hits. Six. That hits. Ooh. That hits. Big damage, big damage.
And then this is for me. This upcoming D6.
Damn.
It's okay.
Alright. And roll that damage against yourself.
Yeah. He just comes down. Then as soon as he lands that throw, he misses. But as soon as he attempts to swing, he becomes visible. He starts like laying it out while being on top of it.
Yeah, that first hit misses because of the pain that the serpent's coil did to you when it ripped out of your hand. It kind of distracted you for a brief second. But this thing, with you slamming on its back, it's going to try and attack you. But once again, it has disadvantage all the time now. So we're just going to do...
All the time.
Just all the time.
Midas is actually going to strangle it with his thighs and just...
With a 14, though. 14 does not hit you, Midas.
It's not.
But that's going to be its turn. This thing is looking on death's door right now.
Good. Somebody just hit it with something. Shoot it with an arrow. Quick. You're far enough away to use your bow, right?
Yep.
After... I'll shoot it with a firebolt or something. Just something quick. Just die already.
All right. Do you guys want to get going?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Koshka.
Just do it.
She's gonna fire at it.
Get him.
Real good.
What?
It's
It's taking a while.
Got him.
I wasn't
18.
aiming for a brain attack this time, by the way. I was
All right.
aiming for him.
That will hit. 5 damage. Nice. Nice.
She's gonna do it again.
Do it again. 18 hits. Oh, another damage. Nice.
10 damage. And then Pippi's far enough away to do a charge. Isn't
You have to be
He's
at
in the
least-
water. How do you want to play that?
He has to be at least like 20 feet away, I think. Prior to his charge.
Okay, so
Oh, he can still go up in regular attack.
yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll just maul. So that's a dirty 20.
Oh, well, dirty 20 hits.
And then, what is it again? It's 1d6 plus 5. Or 1d8. Sorry, give me 1 second. Several windows open. 1d8 plus 5. So 7.
Awesome. Big damage, big damage. And this creature is going to retaliate against the old Pipster with some attacks here. Let's see.
No!
Ooh, 22 against the old Pippy.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is
Destroy him.
10 points of damage, and Pippy is currently grappled by this thing. That's gonna be it. I'm just gonna do this real fast. Okay. Ladrian, you're up. You're currently in the water.
And who else is in the water with me? Midas?
Mice,
Yes.
Mice, are you
Well,
in the
nah.
water, or are you on land?
Technically,
probably?
I'm still on
And the
top
beast.
of it.
Yeah, fair enough. You're on top of this guy. Put you right there.
Yes.
I'm just gonna firebolt right at him.
Awesome.
24.
Yes.
7.
Ooh. All right. Singed and smoked. This guy's going to he's gonna flail out at Midas, who's still on his back. So it's gonna roll at disadvantage. Ooh. Let's see if this one
Do that again.
helpful. 20 to hit.
Damn. Yeah, you got me.
All right. So for 9 points of damage. Czar, you're up.
Yep, I'll walk up behind him. Kind of. Dragon's Head comes out of the book, and I will cast a Burning Hands at 3rd level.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
Dex 15.
Ooh, 16. Literally just barely passed.
So that's 11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wait, let me get off.
Yeah, kind of seeing Midas on top, and after that last hit, he'll come up from behind with the big dragon's head, and as he's blowing fire, he's like trying to kind of scorching Midas's butt a little bit as the creature itself kind of burns and tries to the fire takes over the brains and stuff like that.
Yeah, this thing is scorched alive, and you see it kind of just like flailing as its body goes limp and it falls into the water here. And it just kind of slowly just submerges and sinks underneath the ground. But you can still see some of its body because it's not that deep of a pool.
Mine
then-
just pop off.
And then as soon as you shoot off the fire, Czar, the geyser erupts once again.
I knew that. I knew it was coming.
I knew it was gonna happen.
And you guys have been able to successfully defeat the Shakkahhh and grab the Starlight Orchid. And with that, let's end tonight's session there.
Now with Shakkahhh.
Down with Shakkahhh. That was great. That was pretty fantastic.
Yes.
All of you are a little battered and bruised. I like it.
Little bit.
Not even.
I'm barely breathing.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, me and Koska was chilling.
Yeah. And I gave myself like 5 extra, like 10 points. So like, I could have been doing worse.
Yeah,
But
and
Pippi needs some good berries, I think.
I took my own hit point with the coil. So.
Yeah, I shot myself. That's the only damage that happened. So,
Yeah, see, we're vibing. We're fine.
We're just
Everybody
doing
else,
stuff.
y'all need to get y'all shit together.
I'm so confused why Eladrin. How are you the one that gets the most damage? You're a backliner. Why are you?
No.
he's brave. He's brave. His
More
courage gets him
foolish.
into trouble.
He stole its flower.
Yeah, but
never let
it's
go.
You got dropped literally
It is-
every time. I'm pretty sure.
It is
Yeah.
every fight.
Time.
every fight, man. Doesn't matter who it is. They always have it out for Eladrin.
The ladder's always like about to croak.
Some death's door all the time.
Matter of fact, you have been on Death's Door multiple times.
Mhm.
Yep.
You have the most death saves, I'm pretty sure.
Probably have the most of the group easily.
So funny, man.
Oh,
This is the greatest. This is so much fun.